Hello, how are you doing? I sure hope that you have been having fantastic success and that you're moving forward step by step, meal after meal, snack after snack with healthy, positive forward motion. This whole journey of getting to your ideal weight and especially staying there, it takes time. There's no room for impatience, for instant gratification. There's no room for waiting, because what happens if you wait? Oh my gosh, I was so stuck myself in the past at different times in my life, and I would tell myself, I'll start over again on Monday, and it never happened. I'm JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach, founder of my proven proprietary step-by-step system to struggle-free weight loss in 8 weeks or less. That is the Inner Self Diet. However, that is my private proprietary coaching system I have been coaching amazing women and a few cool men through since 2009. And it takes a lot for coaching clients to commit to that and go through that journey. Of course, it's the fastest way to success, but I'm here to share something different with you today instead of private coaching with me. I'm here to share something that is easily accessible, and this is for women over 40. If you have had success with a healthy, natural eating plan in the past, but you've gotten totally off track and you're stuck. I'm here to share my week 5 update. Each week I weigh in and I take my measurements, I do my stats. That's always on Tuesday. My Get Slim with JoLynn members, they know what my stats are each Tuesday. And then sometimes it might take me a little bit of time to get everything together, to get on video and put it out there for everyone else to know about. And I hope that if you are tuning in to my weekly updates, that you can gain inspiration and motivation and you will take action for yourself, because it's only through taking action and not giving up that you can succeed. So you got to believe in yourself. So what are my week 5 stats? What happened? Oh my gosh, I will tell you. I actually, when I weighed in and I did my measurements, I actually went up 1.2 pounds. Yes, I went up 1.2 pounds. And I'm going to share with you why. But first, I also went up 1.875 inches. Yes, I did. So what in the world happened? Was I eating McDonald's? Actually, this is what I was doing. Look at this bag. I saved this because this was the day before I rebooted myself, and this was over a month ago. And this is in my pre-boot audio, which is one of the bonuses that my Get Slim with JoLynn members get. They get my pre-boot audio, which I did the day before I got back on track. And so I was all kind of, off track. And I actually went to McDonald's. That was the day before. So that was over a month ago. And this kind of food doesn't help me lose weight. It doesn't help me have high metabolism. It doesn't help me feel good. And definitely I'm very, very addicted to eating this kind of food. So I'm not eating this to get my weight loss results. And in my first month, I did drop 10 pounds so far. But this extra 1.2 pounds, is it because I was eating something like this? No, not at all. This right here is the culprit. Whole green beans with full sodium. This is one of the reasons. There's a couple other reasons too. But this is one of the reasons that my weight was up and my inches were up when I did my week 5 weigh-in. So I'm expecting that this is water weight because, see, the thing is that I don't add any sodium to my whole foods. I am eating clean without any extra added sodium. So what I normally eat are these type of green beans, and even these have sodium in them, but they're 50% less, but these don't give me a problem. I ate a lot of these green beans. I ate at least 4 cans, and that was leading up in the days before my weigh-in on Tuesday. So yeah, I have to take full personal responsibility for this. I am the reason for my results in week 5. But you know what is really, really interesting and something fantastic that came out of my week 5 weigh-in? What came out of it is I created a new breakthrough tool for my Get Slim with JoLynn members, and it is my Get Real worksheet. And the purpose of my Get Real worksheet is to remove the knee-jerk response that most would go through if they got the kind of results I got. The knee-jerk normal response is, oh, weight loss doesn't work for me. I can't lose weight. Nothing I do works. So let's just, throw everything out the window and let's just head to McDonald's because nothing works for me. Yeah, because my weight is up almost 1.5 pounds, 1.2 pounds. So let's just go all out and hit the road, Jack, and go eat whatever, and then keep it going, and then gain back all the weight that I already lost. That is the typical honest to goodness response when you don't have the mindset tools that you need, when you don't have the tools and the steps and the strategies that you need to have in order to navigate a successful weight loss journey and keep the weight off. And that's why I have loaded up GetSlimWithJoLynn.com with so many freaking awesome mindset tools to help my members get their head in the right place, because the whole honest to goodness truth is about my Get Real worksheet, which was born out of my week 5 results. The truth about my Get Real worksheet is that you have to be 100% big, bold, badass, honest with yourself if you aren't getting the right results. And so when I look at what I did leading up to my week 5 weigh-in, I also was eating bigger portions than I should be eating, bigger portions than what work for me to get the weight off. So there were several things, but if I was not being honest with myself, if I was not willing to get real with myself, it would be really easy to say, woe is me, I can't do this. Everyone else can lose weight, but I can't. And so, nothing works for me, and let's just call it quits. And then stay in the food addiction, stay in the struggle, stay in the disappointment, the frustration, the shame, the negativity, and then never, ever, ever get to where you want to go. Never get to your goal weight. So in the end, it's a very, very positive thing that I was not eating perfectly and that I got the results in week 5 of my weight and my inches being up 1.2 pounds and 1.875 inches up. It's all good because out of that was born a breakthrough tool. And the breakthrough tools that I add to Get Slim with JoLynn, which by the way is a limited time membership because I'm not doing this forever. I'm doing this until I get to my goal weight, and then I'll do it for 2 to 3 months past that, because once you get to your goal weight, that right there is the big old badass danger zone. That is where many make the big mistake of thinking, oh, well, I reached my goal, so now I can relax. And what relax means is going to McDonald's. Yeah. And going back to the old habits. So that's why I'm going to continue this journey with my Get Slim with JoLynn members 2 to 3 months after I get to my goal weight. But that's it. This is not an ongoing thing that anybody can wait on or think about or someday wonder, well, I wonder where I could be right now if only I had started 2 months ago, or if I could just get going now, and maybe I'll wait until New Year's and make a New Year's resolution. No, nope. Get Slim with JoLynn is for women who want to get in action mode right now. They want to get results now. And ideally for women over 40 who have had success in the past with a healthy, natural eating plan. But here's something really interesting. So many think that they need to find a new diet when they already have had success in the past, but they don't want to go back to that eating plan that they had had success with in the past because they feel too much shame and embarrassment and frustration and disappointment with themselves for not continuing, for quitting. They know within their heart, if they're totally honest with themselves, that what they were doing was working. But instead of resolving the emotional baggage, okay, 92.8% of successful weight loss is mindset. That is where weight loss is won or lost. That's why in GetSlimWithJoLynn.com, I'm not giving my members, I'm not prescribing a diet plan. They are coming with their healthy eating plan of choice, and then they are getting my daily dose of reboot, my daily dose of real, raw, what's going on, and a reflection prompt every single day. And those audios expire in 48 hours because this is a forward moving train. This is not about information collecting. This is not about going backwards. This is not about sitting and waiting. This is about taking action to get your own results right now. And especially if you want to feel your best in your own skin by the time New Year's gets here. Yeah, we're not waiting. We are doing it now. So does it make sense that what needs to be resolved is your emotional baggage, your emotional weight, and mental weight? It's not that you need a new food diet. If you have had success with a healthy, natural eating plan in the past, you just have to be able to get back into that. And I have been there before. I have 100% been in the place where I knew what worked, but I didn't want to step back into that because of the guilt, the embarrassment, the shame of where I could have been at that time if I hadn't stopped doing what I was doing in the past. So I totally get it. And on top of that, the whole reason that I'm even offering GetSlimWithJoLynn.com is because even though I am the master weight loss mindset coach, I have had ultimate success with coaching my private coaching clients since 2009, even though I know what it takes to get into the struggle-free zone. When my mom died on Thanksgiving, I tossed everything out the window and I just flopped out and was like, I reverted. I reverted back into really old eating behaviors, pretty much in a way to try to recapture or reconnect with my mom, who there's nothing I can do to bring her back. And I know that no matter how much I would eat, that it's not going to help anything. And my mom wouldn't want me to be miserable. My mom wouldn't want me to feel bad. She would want me to get up, stand up, and go forward and do my best. And so that's how GetSlimWithJoLynn.com came about. And I'm inviting awesome women to come along with me, but only those who are willing to take action for themselves. It's an awesome opportunity. it's really, really neat. I don't know any other professional coach out there who is being so real and raw, peeling back the curtains. My members get the behind the scenes, real raw audios from me each day of what's going on. And they get my edge files. My edge files are when I feel like I'm about to go off the edge. And I'm excited about I can see that I'll be creating more breakthrough tools as we move forward, because this is going to go into the holiday season, and we're even going to be in this when we get to New Year's and a little bit beyond, because it takes time. There is no magic fix. There is no magic pill. There's no quick, fast, instant gratification for these problems. And if you are looking for instant gratification, if you are looking for a magical solution, if you're looking for some kind of magic wand to tap you on the head and make it all go away, GetSlimWithJoLynn.com is not for you. This is only for women who really get it, that it's going to take time and it's going to take an effort and a focus to work with your mindset, your emotional state each day, even if all you're doing is 5 minutes of journaling, pen on paper, distraction free, both feet flat on the floor, once a day, using that day's reflection prompt. Add that up over time, and you will actually start making a big, bold shift, because that connection reconnects you with yourself instead of mindlessly reaching for food to feel better. So if that makes sense to you, I highly recommend that you join us at GetSlimWithJoLynn.com. There's no time to waste, because every day that goes by, what's happening? What kind of results are you getting? How are you feeling about yourself? And no matter what you might dream about becoming, like when you imagine your future self out there 6 months ahead of you, how are you going to become her? The only way to actually become her is to get in motion now, to take action now, and you've got to be able to stay consistent. The only way that I know of to get that momentum flowing and to stay consistent, you've got to have the right mindset. Mindset is either going to carry you forward or it's going to stop you in your tracks. That's just how it is. The mind leads the body. That's why I am a mindset weight loss coach. My mastery is in the mindset. So it's all pretty awesome. I'm going forward no matter what. And I will bring you these weekly updates as we continue to move forward. And I hope that you can gain some inspiration, gain some motivation to get going yourself, no matter what mindset tools, what proven system, what support you have, and that you can actually be feeling great in your own skin by the time we reach the new year. I mean, how awesome would it be? And to be able to go through the holiday season without feeling like you're missing out. You got to have the right mindset for that. And I'm not suggesting that you can never, ever, ever eat anything during the holiday season. You just have to be in that flow. You have to be 100% honest with yourself. You have to know how your body works. And you've got to take full badass personal responsibility for yourself and for your results. One thing about me that I have to be fully honest with and take full personal responsibility for is the fact that I know that the only way I can get results each week to keep moving towards my healthiest weight with natural, clean eating is it's an ongoing snack by meal, by snack, water, workout, on and on and on and on and on. If I interrupt that and I start eating off track, if I go off the edge, if I flop into the ditch, probably not going to have good results with my next weigh-in. It's not something that can be achieved in just one day or in 2 days or in 3 days. It's an ongoing process. This is all the more reason you've got to get your head in the right place. And that's what I'm helping members in Get Slim with JoLynn to do with the tools that they have access to. So it's all pretty cool. I am JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach. I wish you your best life, living inside of your ideal body, looking your best in your jeans, feeling great about yourself, feeling good and healthy, and feeling like you have a healthy relationship with food rather than being in that place where you feel addicted, like I have felt before. You can't stop eating. I've been there before too. And you just feel really bad and frustrated and even ashamed. And you're not excited to put on your jeans. And you make excuses. Oh my gosh, I've made so many excuses before. So you can get out of all of this. If I can do this, you can do this. I mean, gosh, you just have to get your head in the right place.